to Web 2.0 TV. We're here with Harvey Ring. And Harvey, how would you define Web 2.0 and how it's changed your investments over the last 12 to 18 months? Can you give us any examples of how it's changed?
I certainly can. Actually, Web 2.0 is a very old concept. It was called remote computing services or time sharing in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
There we leveraged hardware, software, communications network to bring computing to departments of large corporations, and it's morphed, so you're leveraging different kinds of capabilities today with Web 2.0 tools. There are tremendous tool sets that allow you to leverage what's out there and deliver a solution more effectively and more efficiently to customers.
Okay, great. What, if any, competitive advantages do companies employing Web 2.0 technologies and resources have over other potential investment opportunities?
With Web 2.0 tools and services, you can invest many fewer dollars in developing and delivering applications. What I usually do is look at deals that have a product or service to sell and have a few customers, and then what we actually try to do is figure out how to get them profitable. That's the key milestone in a reoccurring basis. And you can actually do that for relatively small amounts of money. It actually locks the VCs out of many deals because they have so much money to spend. It's a very, very efficient, highly leveraged model, and I have several investments. It's one of the criteria that I have these days to make sure that we do have a reoccurring revenue, highly leveraged model.
So you're saying that that allows companies to realize revenue faster and not have to come back for second and third rounds of funding.
Right. So usually what happens is I'll invest in one round to get them to profitability, and then once they're profitable, they get a huge uptick in valuation, and then if you can figure out how to grow even faster, then you can raise, again, a small amount of money to allow them to grow even faster. It's a very, very efficient model. I have several deals that I'm recently done. My first one actually didn't realize it was a Web 2.0 application when I did it, which is 1999. It's instant service, and they provide a service on the network to large call centers. And it's growing 78% a year over year. Recently, I did a deal last year with a company called Facilities Technology Group. They leverage it and provide a service to hospital facilities managers. Again, on the web. They had 12 customers at the beginning of last year. They ended the year with 105. We'll end the year now with 250, and maybe we'll have 750 at the end of next year. So growing very rapidly. Customers love it. I love it. And because customers love it, and it's very efficient, we can pass on the efficiencies to them. You can grow very, very fast with relatively small amounts of money.
Great. Have you noticed or been exposed to how some of your the companies you're investing in are using rapid application development tools to even accelerate that rush to market?
Absolutely. I mean, a good example is Ruby on Rails. When I first left the university, I was a programmer, and I thought I knew what it really takes to get software done correctly, reliably, with good quality. I think I still understand what it takes, but the time it takes today with today's tools and with the quality of infrastructure that you have to work with, it's much, much faster. And time is money. And if you have a project that you've got 4 or 5 people working on, and instead of a year, they can do it in 3 or 4 months, I mean, that's a tremendous savings, and that's really what you see. And so it's very, very leverageable, and there's some just really wonderful stuff out there. And, and hey, if customers like it, programmers like it.
I assume that not only decreasing the cost to produce the product, but also get you traction in the marketplace that much faster.
I mean, releases are better, you meet the customer's needs. If customers like it, it's less costly to sell. At the end of the day, you're creating value because customers are easy to sell, they like what they have, they stick with you, and it changes the whole nature of your company. If you're in the old model, which is licenses, you get a big pop, when you sell the license, you come back a year or two later to get the maintenance fee, and you may not get it. Here, these companies have to earn their fees every single day, and it changes the whole nature of the company and what they do for customers, and it's just a wonderful model.
That's great. Without giving away all of your secrets, can you tell us about how many deals you see in a year and how many investments you make into them?
I see, these days anyway, of course it depends on the time. In 2002 there were virtually nothing.
Right.
Today I'm seeing 100+ deals a year, and I pick maybe one to invest in and lead, and maybe I'll pick another one just to write a check. So it's very selective. I have a lot of fun. I flunked retirement, but I meet a lot of nice people, a lot of great companies. I always try to help, and I'm not a VC. I don't have an organization. It takes me 6 months to do all the, 4 to 6 months anyway, to do all the due diligence before I can actually invest. So I just can't do very many, but the ones I do are really fun.
Do you have a hard and fast process that you use to evaluate the potential companies, or do you have a gut instinct?
No, I mean, I've learned. I don't use my gut anymore. I have a process. It has to fit certain criteria. You know, if it fits certain criteria, I get more interested, you know, but if it doesn't, I'm happy to provide some advice and try to help them. Always go away with some kind of help to the company. But, I mean, I'm not interested in investment, maybe a little consulting or what have you.
So you maintain a relationship with
absolutely, absolutely. I meet people year, 2 years, 3 years after I've talked to them. I gave them some advice, you know, and usually I don't even remember. And they'll come back to me and say, you know, something you said to me was really important. I got to the next level. Can I have another hour with you? And sure, you know, I'll have coffee at the local coffee place. And trust me, those are wonderful feelings that people give you, and you're delighted to help them, and it's fun. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of that.
That's really neat. Can you think of any examples?
Sure. There's so many. I have.
Yeah.
I had one about a month ago. I talked to these guys 2 years ago, and they had a mouse that was you know, you move it in your hand. It was up and down and what have you, you know.
Gyroscopic
kind of mouse, right. I think that's, but there's one, I think they sold it, there's one on an Xbox. Right. And they came to me 2 years ago and they said, we think we need some investment to do this.
Right.
And they showed me what they were doing, and my advice was to them, don't take any money now. Finish the product. Get it working. Because you're all consultants, you're all making money. Right. There are 4 of them. Making money, you can support yourself, and use your spare time to do it. Right. They called me back 18 months, I think it was about 18 months later, and they said they want to come and talk again. And I showed them they showed me the mouse, it was done, and they said, do you think we need money now? I said, no. You still working? Yeah. Let me tell you what you do. What you're going to do is license the technology to either Dell or HP and to 3 or 4 other resellers in the manufacturers in the channel. You don't need any money. You just take licensing fees. You guys make a lot of money. You have a whole stream of products. Life will be good. You don't have to deal with investors. They thank me. I thank them. I said, come back when you've made a lot of money, or if you need some more advice. Let them come back. My guess is they've cut their deals and they're off and running.
That's great.
That's just a great story. I love it.
That's awesome. Great. Well, thanks a lot, Harvey, for stopping by and talking to us. This is Web 2.0 TV. We're here with Harvey Ring of Ring Investments, and thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.